Hi, my name is Justin, aka Ghost Reader, and today I am doing a tag, and this is a tag that I got tagged in a long time ago by a friend of mine, Ben Sanders. I actually shot the video for this, but I think either I didn't like it or I didn't get to edit it and ended up deleting it. But here I am finally doing this tag. It is called the my channel history tag. Since I have nothing else to do, I guess I thought it would be a good time to reflect on the history of my channel. So I'd like to thank Ben for tagging me in this, and sorry for taking so long to get to doing this tag. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the questions. There are 8 of them, or at least 8 prompts, so let's go ahead and get into them. So one is, tell us about your very first video and where you were in life when you filmed it. So my very first video, of course, was the BookTube newbie tag, which you can watch if you go all the way back in my video history. Still one of my best performing videos. And I was really nervous. I've told the story of how I got into BookTube before, so I was very nervous about doing it because I never really planned to do a BookTube channel. I was working then at Rutgers University, and I was trying to look for a job someplace else. Didn't know where I was going to get it, and I just finished NaNoWriMo for the first time ever. So I was kind of looking to do new things, and this ended up being one of them. Never thought I would still be doing it over 2 years later, but here I am. So yeah, I just one of the few times I actually just went ahead and did something new, and took the risk to do it, and it's been good ever since. So question number 2, tell us about your most viewed video and what went into creating it. So my most viewed video as of now is actually my video review of The Anarchy. It's a book that I reviewed late last summer, like early fall, I believe, last year. I'm surprised when I saw that was my top view video, because that spot's changed a couple times. I think it has over 1,000 now, which I'm very surprised by, because it's a nonfiction book. Basically not much went into it besides me finding a nice place to sit outside and sitting there and basically shooting the video. I may have shot it once or twice, but that I was just kind of getting into the groove of reviewing videos, and that just happened to be one of them. I think before The Anarchy was my top viewed video, it was another nonfiction book called The Mosquito. So yeah, a lot of people don't really think that review videos don't do well, and they may not in short term, but there's between like a review video and this tag video, for example, is that tags come and go in popularity. If the book that you review is a very popular one, or maybe not even a popular one, people who they come 10 years down the line will come look at your review of that book, even if, for example, they may not look at anything else. Type in The Anarchy and boom, so yeah, so not much went into that. Just me sitting with my phone out in the open, hoping I didn't get too much background noise, and reading the book while swatting away mosquitoes. Question number 3, tell us about a video that you are most excited about when you finished it. That would have to be it was a Christmas one I did in the Christmas War 2 Christmases ago against Kate from Chapter 8 channel, and that one was me. I did a couple, but it was the last one I did, where I did some dancing and lip syncing with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. So choreographing that, getting my sister to help me out with that, and I think my mom may have been in it too. That was pretty fun. I was really excited to put that one up. Question number 4, tell us about a point in your BookTubing / AuthorTubing career that was particularly challenging, either creatively or personally. Well, there are 2, and both of them are my nonfiction series that I've done. So the first one was World War I, which I did. I think that was my first year on BookTube, and then my Black History one, which I did this year. Both of those were challenging. One because it took a lot to record the videos. and then edit them because they're a lot longer than these type of videos. I definitely learned a lot from my first series, where when I went to actually shoot the videos, they would end up being like 40 minutes long, and then by the time I finished editing them, it would be closer down to like 12 minutes. So they took forever to edit that first time. Second time, not so long. And second time, I did it all on my phone. So all the editing that you see in the Black History series, all that was on my phone besides the quiz videos that I did. Those I actually edited on my computer, because the phone, that's because I found it easier to do. But all the other videos that I did, I edited like on my phone with iMovie. So definitely big learning experiences for me, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, trying to get all the photos together, because it's not just me talking, but so that takes a lot of time, getting the photos, putting them in, making sure they sync with what I'm saying, trying to make sure the information is correct as well. So those were definitely like the hardest ones for me to do, but they were very but I'm proud with the final product because you guys liked them and commented on them, so that was great. Chapter 5. Tell us about a moment in your booktubing career that was a high point for you, or something you're particularly proud of. So it's not really related to BookTube itself, but I guess a high point would have been at like BookCon this past year, when I was surprised, and people had they had printed out sheets of paper with something that I had said, which was that I actually cared about them or something like that. And they printed it out, gave it to like a bunch of people, and then surprised me with a photo of them all holding it up. Because supposedly I have a reputation for being a person who has a hard outside exterior but are soft on the inside. Not sure where that comes from, to be honest. But but yeah, that was a high point for me. It kind of showed like kind of progression of where I've come, where when I went to BookCon, I think the year before, I only really knew Ben Sanders, really, not really anyone else there personally. And then the second year, knowing so many more people that I got to meet later that year, also at BookNet Fest, and met some new people. So that was, for me, was a high point of my BookTube career so far. 6. Tell us about an aspect of being a content creator that you had to try really hard to get good at, or still struggling with. And this, I'm probably just being consistent. I am able to get videos out, which is actually pretty good. I would like to get on the schedule, but a lot prevents me from doing so in a way, and then a lot of it's just me not wanting to sit down and actually do the videos. Which, if honestly I don't feel like sitting down and do them unless I promised to do it, I'm not going to do the videos. So even when I didn't feel like necessarily sitting down and edit like my Black History series, because I said I was going to put one out every day, I think I did take Martin Luther King Jr.'s day off. Literally every day I was sitting down, pumping, editing videos and stuff. So but yeah, generally, if I don't feel like doing a video, I won't do it unless, like I said, I promised to do it. So if I have a book review and there's a book I got from NetGalley, I need to do a review for it, I try to get those. I do have I think at least one outstanding where I need to do a video for, so that needs to be done. But generally, I just want to be more consistent, kind of get on a consistent schedule with videos. But timing, having like extra free time to do it, and then there's other things I may want to do besides that. But maybe one day I'll get down to being more disciplined and getting onto a schedule. Maybe not, who knows. I'll probably just continue just doing this as I am now, but I do want to get to a consistent schedule in the future. Let's see, question 7 is, tell us a story that sticks out in your mind that happened as a result of you being part of BookTube, AuthorTube. So what happened at BookCon was something that resulted from me being part of BookTube. The fact that I'm getting like books, for free in exchange for reviews. Sometimes every once in a while I'll get like a publisher reaching out saying like, hey, we have this arc, would you be interested? And that's something that I never thought that I would ever get the chance to do, be like considered a reviewer. And even like over a year into doing this, never thought I'd be considered like a reviewer. So that is definitely like something that BookTube has given me the opportunity to do, is become a book reviewer. I actually got this book today. I'm going to be reviewing. It's a poetry book, called Miscreations by Grant Lovies. So I will. This came in today in the mail. I wasn't expecting to come in with everything that was going on, but yeah, it comes out April 7th. So I'm going to be reading that pretty soon. So yeah, that's been great again to read a lot of stuff. I've read so much good things as a result of this, and some new stuff like The Stars and Blackness Between Them was one. Anarchy was another one, which is one of my most viewed videos. So just giving out those opportunity I never thought I would have if I didn't, wasn't part of BookTube. And the last one is, all right, you just spent however long talking about yourself. You're awesome. We know it. It's why we watch your content. Tell us about someone else in BookTube AuthorTube community that you think deserves more attention than they're getting at the moment. And I'm going to go with Eclectic Brittany from Melanin Eclectic. She runs a book club called, I think it's Brown Groves Reads, with 2 other co-hosts. Yeah, she does great content. You should definitely go check out her channel. She also does merchandise. She does pins, stickers as well. And so definitely go check out her BookTube channel, and also her book club channel as well. They do live discussions. I was actually on one where we talked about oh man, what did we talk about? Black men reading. That's what it was. Yeah, black guys and reading. And that was a very good discussion. It was very good talking with her and the other co-host. So she's definitely putting out good content. Definitely go check her out. Her merchandise. Actually, I'll put that down in the description box below. So yeah, that is it for this video. It's been good. Hopefully I'll get to do some more videos as time goes on, but we'll see. So yeah, if you like this video, let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to do this video, you consider yourself tagged if you're watching this. And yeah, so if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at Justin at GhostReads28. Also on Instagram at Justin Ghostreader, and on Goodreads, the link to that's down in the description box below. So as always, keep reading and stay safe.